From the Fox 5 studios, this is the RebZone Sports Show.
Sponsored by Hennessy Haight, Help is Here, and by Flowing Tide Pub.
Coach and I met with the players a little earlier, and this is a hard day for everyone, as you can imagine. I do want to wish Barry and his wife Tia and their family all the best as they leave a city that they had come to love. Barry arrived here two years ago this month and took advantage of world-class resources that were recently created in this amazing city. Those include the building we're in right now, the Fertitta Football Complex, along with moving to one of the world's largest and best stadiums just a couple of miles from here in Allegiant Stadium. He made the Rebels a nationally known brand in college football for the first time. The list of accomplishments by our team the past 2 years, as long as it is impressive. Many Rebel fans never thought it was possible, but now it has been done here, and I want to thank the Rebel Nation and assure them that this is the new standard for Rebel football. We will look to continue a championship caliber team each and every season as our fan base has embraced the new era of success for Rebel football. One of the accomplishments we're enjoying is going to back-to-back bowl games for the first time ever, and we are gathered here to celebrate our invitation to the Art of Sport LA Bowl hosted by Gronk.
Rebel Nation is feeling the pain of losing a man that has forever changed the UNLV football program. Welcome into the RebZone. I'm your host, Paloma Villicana, and we'll be hearing more from UNLV's athletic director, Eric Harper, and former UNLV head coach Barry Odom tonight on the RebZone. The Rebels are playing in back-to-back bowl games for the first time in program history, playing Cal in the LA Bowl at SoFi Stadium on December 18th. But first, let's take a look at Barry Odom's statement today as the new head coach of Big Ten program, Purdue. Coach Odom wrote today in a statement in part, quote, "It is with tremendous honor and gratitude that I accept this opportunity to serve as the head football coach at Purdue University. To coach at an institution like Purdue in a community like Greater Lafayette for a proud, tradition-rich and hungry football program like the Boilermakers is a dream come true for me and my family. I would like to thank Mike Bobinski for choosing me to lead Purdue football." So with that, a historic run at UNLV comes to an end. Barry Odom changed the narrative around this program and what many thought was impossible for UNLV football. In just 2 seasons at the helm, Coach Odom put together a regular season record of 19-5. Under his watch, the Rebels played in back-to-back Mountain West Championship games. They'll have played in back-to-back bowl games as well. A 10-win season for the first time at UNLV since 1984, and perhaps the most impressive achieving UNLV's first ranking in the coaches, AP, and college football playoff polls, coming in as high as number 20 this season. It can't be understated how incredible this 2-year run was for UNLV football, but the head coach behind it all is now gone. Here's more from UNLV's athletic director, Eric Harper, on what he's looking for in Barry Odom's replacement.
Quality coaches, and we've been reached out to this morning by a lot of quality current head coaches, former head coaches, offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, NFL. This is Barry Odom and his staff has made this an extremely attractive job and opportunity, and we're going to go in the war room and do all of our due diligence as we did 2 years ago to find the right person to lead this program moving forward.
It's been a whirlwind this Sunday. Rebel Nation fans sharing their emotions on social media, and a lot more is going to happen in the next 24 hours with the transfer portal opening up tomorrow. But there is still a lot of good to look back on this season with a historic 10 wins for the first time in 40 years, back-to-back bowl games for the first time in program history. UNLV football has never been bigger, and the athletic department only wants to continue to build up this program. Let's head out to a freezing Boise, Idaho. Idaho on Friday night. A Mountain West title is on the line and a ticket to the college football playoff. The Broncos and Rebels are squaring off in the rematch of the 2023 championship game. 26 degrees at kickoff, and Coach Marion's go-go offense was frozen. Malik Williams sacked on third down, and the Rebels are forced to punt. The Rebels said it takes all 11 guys to stop Heisman candidate Ashton Jeanty. UNLV able to bottle him up early. Next Boise possession, Maddox Madsen throws a dart to Latrell Capels in the end zone, and the Broncos jump on the board first. Boise State up 7-0 after one. Second quarter, UNLV's defense was bringing the heat. Madsen sacked by the sophomore DN Fisher Kamak, who we're talking to tonight on the RebZone. That's a third down stop for UNLV. Rebels get the ball back, but the Mountain West freshman of the year's kick is no good. The Rebels remain scoreless in the first half against Boise State. Jeanty not done. And here comes QB1 Maddox Madsen showing off his legs. The refs take another look at it and call it a touchdown. Madsen's 5th rushing touchdown this season. Boise State up 14-0. UNLV's defense doing a good job, but one missed tackle on the Heisman candidate, and Jeanty is gone. 75-yard run to the house. And the Broncos are dominating UNLV 21-0 at the half. Malik Williams trying to get this go-go going. Williams lobs it up to Corey Thompson Jr., and he's picked off. Gut-wrenching first half for UNLV, down 21-0 in the title game. Third quarter, UNLV's defense brings the juice. The secondary is flying around in that cold. Madsen throws deep. Almost picked off by Jalen Catalon. No dice. Out comes the go-go Rebels. Malik Williams on fourth down looking to score. Ball lands out of bounds. UNLV still scoreless in Boise. Fourth quarter, the Rebels find a spark on offense. The freshman running back from Desert Pines breaks free for a 31-yard score, and UNLV trails Boise State 21-7 with 9 minutes to play. Next UNLV possession, Burrell, the freshman, picks up the first down for UNLV, and the go-go is finally going in the fourth quarter, a gain of 17 yards for the Rebels. Next play, Williams scrambles right, trying to break free, but is sacked a total of 6 times in the title game. Final play of the ball game, it's fourth down. Williams throws deep to Ricky White, and it's an incomplete pass. That's ball game. Fans rush on the field at Albertson Stadium, clinching back-to-back Mountain West titles for the first time in program history. The Rebels leave the field heartbroken, but a lot to be proud of, winning 10 games for the first time in 40 years.
You know, I'm so proud of this team and how we stuck together through it all. You know, when even the doubt, naysayers, people trying to turn us, you know, make things out of whatever, storylines, everything, man. We just got closer and closer each week, each day. You know, we came to work. You know, I never seen a team that really handled business like this, you know, and I feel like, of course, right now our feelings and emotions have us feeling like everything was a failure, man, but when you look back on it and the men that we became, you know, the family we became, I feel like that goes beyond years, you know. I feel like we set the bar, you know, for UNLV football, Las Vegas community, and everything, for so on and so forth. So I'm so proud to even just be able to have the opportunity, you know, to go to war with these guys each and every day.
We set out to win a championship and got to the championship and lost. You know, which makes it an unsuccessful season, and that hurts. When you pour your life and soul into this game, make sacrifices, miss out on things that, you know, just to win. And ultimately we came up short, and that hurts. It hurts for my brothers, my teammates, these coaches, city of Las Vegas. Yeah, it's hard.
The city of Vegas getting behind us. And like Kaj was alluding to, I think just building those stepping stones for the program in the future, especially being, you know, this is my last year, so that's something you got to put your name on. That's a good feeling.
Coach, an emotional locker room tonight. What did you see from your guys and their resiliency on the road at Boise State?
Yeah, you look, you know, when you come up short in something that you've really, from the time the bowl game was over last year, that you've poured as a team, your heart, your soul, your mindset into winning a championship, and to come up short, it's hard. I mean, it's, you know, there's not a lot of words that can fix those feelings. There will be at some point they look back and realize what they accomplished as a team. I'm so proud of them, you know, and I hate that we couldn't win tonight, but man, they this everything that we asked them to do from a habit standpoint, from a preparation standpoint, they did it every single week. And to finish 10-3. At some point they'll look back at that and know that it was pretty good.
Malik Williams and Jack Haws talked about communication difficulty tonight. Offensively, Coach, what did you see from your team?
I think early on we couldn't get in rhythm, and we knew we were going to have to score touchdowns. I mean, field goals weren't going to win this game. And when we got down the red zone, we had some self-inflicted things that backed us up, and we couldn't get into flow early on to keep drives going. So, and also credit Boise's playing really good on defense, but there's some things that we couldn't get in the passing game that we thought could be there, and then some things obviously in the run game. It took us a little while before we really found a couple of answers in that area, and it's before we got towards the end of the fourth quarter, still thought we were in and had a chance to make some plays there.
Ashton rushed for over 200 yards tonight. Your defense still played really tough all 4 quarters. In that second half, Coach, what spark did you see from them? Yeah,
I think they understood really in the first half. They had one play that the long run, obviously, that was a breakdown for a team, defensively at least, but they did some good things. I thought they came back, and we needed stops starting the second half, and we got them, like 3 consecutive drives, and that was so big, to get off the field on third down. So they do. We got a tough group. The messaging was good in the locker room at halftime. They wanted to come fight and try to finish the game and ultimately try to win.
No matter where, Coach, Malik Williams continued to shine. He stepped up 3 games into the season. How proud are you of number 6?
Yeah, I don't know that I can verbalize the things that he means to me and to this program of what he did. Just a wonderful, wonderful young man, an infectious personality, played some really good ball for us, and this so happy and proud for and of him.
Jackson Woodard, Defensive Player of the Year, tears in his eyes post-game. Coach, Jackson, coming out here to Las Vegas to you, how much does number 7 mean to you?
A great deal. I mean, all these guys are like family, and it means so much to me that they would trust me and the staff to come here, and when maybe it wasn't the popular thing to do, they decided they were going to go write their story and change the narrative of what UNLV football is, and they've certainly done that.
A lot of bright stars on this roster, young stars too. Greg Burrell, so many playmakers. The future of your program, Coach, how excited are you?
Yeah, there's a lot of young guys that played big time roles this year for us, so the foundation is strong. It doesn't seem like it right this minute, but we will bounce back, and our team will, and we got a lot of our staff has done a really good job recruiting, and we'll reload and find the pieces to put back together to have a winning team.
I know we're here post-game on the road at Boise, but if you sink in the 10 wins for the first time in 40 years and you look back on this season, how proud are you?
Yeah, I'm excited for a program. Certainly, the team, the kids, the seniors, the city of Vegas, our athletic department, everything that is tied into this program. I mean, I'm excited for them to have success, and the seniors will remember the things that they were able to get accomplished, and I'm happy for them for that.
Welcome back to the RebZone. I'm your host, Paloma Villicana. Barry Odom has taken the head coaching position at Purdue after turning the UNLV football program around in just 2 years, helping the Rebels reach new heights this season. College football playoff rankings, AP top 25 rankings, back-to-back bowl games, all things never been done before in Las Vegas. He's also developed his underclassmen to be the best in the nation, like Mountain West Freshman of the Year, Caden Chittenden, a local Las Vegas kicker. There's also a bright star on defense you'll want to keep your eye on next season, Fisher K-Mac, who tells me he's been inspired by Max Crosby and Von Miller when they hosted a sack summit at UNLV this offseason.
I learned a lot. I learned that no matter how big you are, like all those guys are literally the best of the best, to be open-minded and always ask questions. Like as I mentioned last time, Von Miller, like 10-time Pro Bowl, whatever it is, one of the most ever sacks. He asked the most questions there. So just like looking at guys like that, Max Crosby asking all these questions, Cam Jordan, just seeing how willing they were to learn and get better every day gave me confidence and showed me what it takes to get to that level. I've been playing football since I was about 7 years old. My older brother playing since he was like 5. So it's just something that we do. We play football, baseball, basketball, soccer. So just a sports family, it's been awesome to just keep playing to the next level. The future is in good hands. We got a lot of young guys on the defense that are coming up. I know there's a lot of older guys right now. But the stuff that we're seeing in practice, there's a lot of guys making plays on the offensive field too. So I'm just excited for the future of this program. We're just getting started.
Well, along with a busy month of football, the Runnin' Rebels return to the Thomas and Mack this Saturday for a 7:30 p.m. tip-off against Pacific. Kevin Kruger and his Rebels will be looking to jump back in the win column after losing 3 straight in non-conference play. Let's hit the hardwood and go to Omaha, Nebraska. The Runnin' Rebels taking on a Creighton team that just days ago took out top-ranked Kansas. And early, the Scarlet and Gray were attacking the hoops. Jeremiah Cherry with the putback slam. Runnin' Rebels up 2, though it wouldn't take long for the Blue Jays to fly away with this one. Jemiah Neal drives the lane and slams it home. Creighton up 6, under a minute to go in the half. Stephen Ashford says the best things in life are 3. UNLV down a dozen at the break, but that's as close as this one would get. Neal finished with a team-high 19 points as Creighton hands UNLV their 4th loss of the season, 83-65. Checking in with the Lady Rebels this week after winning 2 straight against UCF and East Carolina in the UNLV Thanksgiving Classic. The Lady Rebels lost a close one on the road at Baylor this week, 71-64. 4 Lady Rebels finished the night in double figures, led by Kiara Jackson, who scored 18 against the Bears. The Lady Rebels will travel to DePaul on Sunday for a noon tip-off. All right, like I mentioned, it's been a very busy Sunday here in Las Vegas. A lot of emotions that I'm seeing on social media, but you do have to be proud of what was accomplished this season. A football season we will never forget in Las Vegas. So I have to give a big thank you to Rebel Nation. In the rain, in the sun, in Hawaii, in Las Vegas, you guys were so awesome. The band, the cheerleading squad, so amazing.